Okay, to access GoGuardian and utilize it, go to goguardian.com, choose sign in, choose login with Google, choose your school account. You'll have to do a little bit of setup. You'll need to add a classroom. So right over here, add a classroom. Sometimes it gets cut off, you can't quite see it. So scroll over, it's there, add a classroom. Now you'll want to do this after your students are enrolled in your Google Classroom. I'm going to say that again. Do this after your students are enrolled in your Google Classroom. It'll make it 1,000 times easier. That way, instead of typing all of this business and having to add their names individually, you can simply click Add Google Classroom. And here are all my Google Classrooms. Now, most of them are already connected to GoGuardian. The only one that's not is this sample one that I just created. So I'll click that one. And it automatically loads the student that I have or the students that I have in this. Okay, so again, I'm in classrooms. And now I just choose my classroom. Okay. If at any time, let's just say you get new students, what you can do is you choose students and you choose sync students from Google. And that way it'll kind of re-pull from Google so that it'll resync your account with your Google Classroom account. Okay, so I'm going to go back on sessions here. And I'm going to choose that I want to start a new session. Okay, so I can be in classrooms. I choose this, start a new session. Okay, and so when will the class be over? So it's important here that you don't choose more time than you need. For example, this isn't going to make a huge difference maybe in the elementaries, but in the middle school, for example, if I have a group of students for 30 minutes, then the next teacher comes in. If I put an hour on this, then the teacher that comes in right after me, they're not going to be able to access their students through GoGuardian because I'm still accessing them. And I still have kind of control of their screens and whatnot. So make sure that you kind of err on the early side as opposed to the late side, the short side as opposed to the long side. Okay, so anyways, I'll pick 30 minutes. Apply a scene to this session. That's kind of advanced, but you can certainly create scenes. What you can do is you can choose what sites they can access. You can choose if you want them automatically to have a tab open. You can choose if they have a certain number of tabs open and so on. And then just choose like save scene. Okay, so I'm not going to choose a scene for this one. I'm just going to have no scene. So 30 minutes, no scene. And don't worry about this excluding students. That's really, again, kind of an advanced thing. And then start session. And so what you'll see here is you'll see, and this isn't a super great example, but it's best I could do it like this, but little panels of all your students and their screens, exactly what they're seeing on their screens. And you'll also see all of the tabs. You can scroll through the different tabs that they have open, and you can close those tabs or prompt them to close the tabs. You can choose to turn on this little chat, and you can send them a message directly to them. Says get focused, or come see me if you have a question, or try doing this, or something along those lines, whatever you want to say with that. So you'll be able to kind of follow along with what they're doing, or you can see at a quick glance if they're on task or not for that. Okay. So once they're done, once that 30 minutes expires, it'll automatically kind of give you a summary. Or if you're done early, you can just press end session and it will allow you to see the summary here. All right, well, that's pretty much it. That's the summary of GoGuardian.